Morning guys, I have a very long class today. I have a class of about 4 or 5 hours. One of my students is visiting Cameroon and he decided to take his YouTube class now. So my physical classes, I usually take 3 days. It could be 2 days, but it's 6 hours. So I take 3 days and I teach for 6 hours. But he has just 1 day. We are doing his class today. I could show you behind the scenes and all of that, but I have to go. So the class is set for 10 and it's about 9:15 now. It's about 9:15. I don't want to be late, so let me get going. And one thing I'm realizing is that you don't know how good your skin is until you do your hair. Because tell me why every time I pull my hair behind, it's like there's this glow. Like, I can't explain it. Like, recently I got a couple of skincare products. I got new cleanser, I got vitamin C. I don't use the kojic soap on my face because I've read reviews that it's really harsh on the skin. So I use it for my hands and my knee because yeah, they need some bleaching. I'm just coming back from the workshop. Before going to the workshop, I was just like, I'm using all of these skincare products and my skin is not caring. Like, what's this, you know? And then I come back and I'm like, okay, girl, I have problems at my apartment. What's that accent? Come on, I don't know. I think that was last month. My landlord gave me a receipt and he said I have not been giving him rent since the month of June. This is what happens when you first of all get a place in a city like Yaoundé. For the first year, when you're getting into the place, you pay for a year. I paid for a year. Some people pay for 6 months. So I paid for a year, and then the next year you start paying monthly. So I pay before staying in the house. So I pay on the 1st of, usually I pay on the 30th or the 31st of a month, and then I stay that month. Before the next 31st I paid so that I can stay the next month. That way I don't accumulate bills, I don't have debts. I hate to have debts. I live a debt-free life. I have a fixed amount of money that I spend at the end of the month. This has to do with rent, it has to do with transportation, feeding very minimal, internet bills, you know, just whatever I want to, just like budget bills, you know, things that I budget for. I have a fixed amount that I pay at the end of the month, and rent is like the highest of it. So what I do with my landlord is that whenever I send him money, whenever I send him my rent, I don't call him. Okay, I don't call him when I send him my rent. I just take a screenshot and I send to his WhatsApp. I don't really care about the receipts because I'm hardly around, and then in my mind I'm like, okay, this is mobile money. It's not like I'm sending money to you and from different numbers. It's from my number. That's what I do. I make sure I send the rent from my number. So I send the rent to him, I take a screenshot, and then I send again to his WhatsApp. He is always online. Another thing is that I don't delete my mobile money messages, the ones that are on my phone. I do not. That's one way that I can keep track of how much money I spent on data, how much I sent for help, how much I did this, I did that, I did that. It just helps me to know how much I spent in the month, so I do not delete those messages. So he tells me that I have not given him money from the month of June, and I have messages that I keep sending to his phone. So I go back to WhatsApp. I'm like, Le Père, this is receipts of money that I've been sending to you. He is always online, and that's how I've been doing. That's how I've been doing before. No, I think before, sometimes I go to his house, sometimes he comes to my place. It used to be like that, but the entire this year or sometime from last year, I started doing like mobile money and then send him the receipt. So what he tells me is that ce sont mes souches de reçu qui me guident. So there are his receipts that he's writing and giving to me that guide him to know how much I have paid, not the mobile money messages I am sending to him every time that I pay him my rent. So I'm like, you're somewhere in your mind you think that I will start paying you. Do you know how much my rent is? Like, my rent is giving the famous, it's high. My rent is much. me say my rent is much. I know that, and yeah, that's for many reasons. Because I use my space to work. I use my space as my studio for makeup or photography. If you don't know, I do like makeup and photography. I'm going to put some pictures here for you to see what I do. So my place just works. And there's some other thing I want to do in my space in the coming months, which will generate money for me. I want to put my place on Airbnb, because traveling around, yeah, I could get some money from that. That's why am I trying to hide it from you? I'm like, do you think that I'm going to start giving you like, hey, let me count 500,000? You think I'm going to count 500,000 and give you that I've not been paying my rent, all of this? Plus, remember that in the month of July, my metal was stolen. So I gave him, I don't even want to be explaining that. I don't even want to explain that, you know. But I have all of these receipts that I've been sending to him. I have my mobile money messages that I have. So what I want to do now is I want to go to the MTN office, maybe one of these days. It's a busy week. It's a very busy week. Oh, for those of you who don't know, Pastor Mildred Okonkwo and Kingsley Okonkwo will be coming to Cameroon this weekend for a single seminar and a couples prayer summit. So if you follow their relationship teachings and all of that, and you want to be there in a hall where they are teaching about relationships and marriage and all of that, then you want to be in Yaoundé. For singles, you want to be in Yaoundé on Saturday the 17th. Help me, am I wrong? On Saturday the 17th of November. And then if you're married, I think it's Sunday for the married people, it's Saturday. For the single, I'll put the flyer up here, let me not confuse you. It's a busy weekend because I will be doing Pastor Mildred's makeup. I will be filming parts of the event, and then I have to attend. Plus I have private classes. I have like 3 private classes, a makeup class, and then my content creation classes. You all know that I've been teaching people how to start YouTube channels, how to grow their channels, and how to monetize their channels. Just basically that, following people's channels up. You know, I've been doing that. So I have, oh my god, it's like 4. I have 2 online students, 1 physical student for YouTube, for the YouTube class, and then I have 1 student for makeup. So it's a full, hi Linda. Okay, so it's a full, let me get Linda. So it's a full week. I don't have time to do that. So I intend to maybe sometime next week, I will go to the MTN office and see if I can retrieve all of those receipts for the money that I've been sending to him. He wants to give me trouble, and I'm not in the space right now to leave this place because of the plans I have for the place. I'm not in that space. But whatever happens, I think at the end of the day, whatever happens, then we're going to work with that. Like, nothing will spoil. All things work together for good to them that love God. And me, I love me God very, very much like that. So whatever happens, yeah, that's what is going to happen. Where I am right now, I don't think I want to leave the space. But I'm not going to take out 500,000 to give you. Like, when money comes into your mobile money account and you're eating it, where do you think it is from? Do you understand? Like, an entire, you know that you have a tenant that gives you tell amount, that gives you this particular amount of money, and then you see that particular amount of money, and then it comes in my name, and then you tell me that I'm not giving you rent. So I just think that he wants to give me trouble, and I'm not in the space for that now, like that. Yeah, so those are the things. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. So just having like a bathroom chit chat. Yep. Tell me, do you like my hair? Yeah.
So I know you have a tight program. I think she's not gonna have a dinner or even lunch, no way. So at least she should have a dinner on me.
Thank you so much.
So,
oh my God, you have a way of making your guests feel comfortable and welcome. Oh, have a dinner with me. Wow, thank you so much.
invitation.
Hi, mon amours. How una day? Hope so everybody day well. If you not day well, I beg try day well. If not, I go vex. Try and be well. Somebody said something one time. They said when a woman says she's stressed up, she's not doing well, just know it has something to do with financial issues. Like it just has to be a money issue. I don't agree entirely to that, but there is some truth in it. Because you don't have money and you have things to do, the thing is headaching your head, and it's not a very good place to be. You get? So if you did so, you go through stress, try the okay for me, oh man, no vex. And then another person said, wait, why am I here with stories? Another person said signs of a useless boyfriend is that he's going to write to you. He's writing to you, you are broke, and then he is broke or something, and then he's like, baby, how was your day? My day is not going well. Why is your day not going well? I have not eaten. Hey, yeah, why have you not eaten? Try and eat for me. If you don't eat, I'll be angry. And then the girl in her mind, she'll be like, I don't have money to eat. You're telling me to eat or you'll be angry. Like, can you just momo me 2K so that I can go and buy pop and beans and be enjoying myself? No, not enjoying myself, and to save my life. So give me 2K to buy pop and beans to save my life. You're telling me eat or I'll be angry. If you don't eat, I'll not be happy. I came back from the class of yesterday. That has got to be the longest class I have ever had in my entire life. The class was almost 6 hours, like from 10 to 4:30. It was almost for 6 hours. So my student gave me a gift. This is bush faller period. All my family members in bush, when they come, they gave me something. My student got me after 8. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and he says this is his best chocolate. So I tried it. It has like a minty. Okay, this is what it looks like. I couldn't finish it because like I opened one and I could not finish it because it's sweet. I really don't have a sweet tooth like that, so lots of sweet things, it will just turn my head. So I have sweets in bits, so this can stay with me and I'll eat. Like, let me show you how it comes. Thing is like tea bags. See, I see. So it looks like a tea bag. So if I'm eating this, like it's one after another. But I'll give my guests, when my guests come around. I remember when I was growing up, we used to have this auntie that used to have candies, perfumes, just soft abroad like things, you know. And I was like, oh my god, when I grow up, I want to be that auntie. I like to have foreign things around me, you know. When my guests come, I give them something foreign to remind their taste buds of the experience they had at my place, you know. And then I have become that auntie. With cute little things here and there that I give to my guests. The next thing that he got me, hand cream right here. So when I was talking with my friend, he said that my subscribers have noticed that my palms are strong. That's why they're getting me hand cream. Like, what kind of energy is that? Where's that one from? So because I work farm, my hand goes strong. I have sweaty palms, so most of the time my hands are moist. It only takes like a cold and dry period for my hands to, like, I don't know, should I say harden? Something like that. That's one reason I don't like ACs. I don't like the cold, because the cold tightens my skin. I don't like it. Yeah, even when I moisturize, like I like the effect my hand has before, like after sweating or stuff like that. I know for some people it's nasty having like sweaty palms and all of that, but there's an effect, like it dries off eventually. And there's this soft effect on your skin that sweaty palm gives you that I like. Okay, so I have hand creams right here. First way to say I get strong hand. Thank God to answer my prayer. I go try use hand cream in my hand. So then they got me this, what do they call this? This is like a mug. Let me Google it. What is a mug? M-U-G mug. No, this is not a mug. What is this? Well, yes, I see a picture of I see a picture there. I see in that picture. Yes, looks like the same thing. So is this a mug? Am I right? Yeah, okay. So I got this one that says Air Canada. There is nothing in Canada that I need that I don't have. Everything in Canada that I need, I have. And it reminds me, this one reminds me of a story that my little sister shared about one of her friends' moms. Very vain woman. When guests come to her house, she's like, all my pot they come on America, even my shoe they come on America, my perfume, all thing. In fact, no nothing, no the America one, no need them. No nothing, no the America one, need them. No nothing, because the all thing with the America, I need them, I get them. She tells all her guests, so vain. This is me after receiving a mug, 2 hand creams and chocolate. I'm like, no nothing, no the Canada one, need them. All thing one, need them, Canada, I get them. Yeah. Remember I told you all that I teach people how to do YouTube, so I have an online class today. I just woke up. What's the time? I'm not gonna tell you, but my class should be any minute from now. And then what else? Oh, did I mention that Pastor Mildred and Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo will be in Yaoundé this weekend? And yep, I'm going to be attending the program. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't know if this video is going to end here, or I don't know if I'm going to continue something. Couple of days back I received a comment saying that my videos were too short. I should try to elongate them. I should try to make them longer. I would try my best. All right, let the day start.